Hey, and welcome back to PSIA Math. This is Multiplication Division Problem Set A. Number 28, the product of all whole numbers from 1 to 10 computed. What is the tens digit of this number? So I've written it out, 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6, and so on until times 10. What we're going to do is we're going to start doing this multiplication, and as we get into it, I think you're going to see a trick that's going to enable you to shortcut to the answer. 1 times 2 is 2, times 3 is 6, times 6 is 4. I'm sorry, 6 times 4 is 24. 24 times 5 is 120. Okay, now I have 120 times 6, and that's 720. Now I have 720 times 7, and that's 5040. I want to point something out to you. Now that we have a 0 in the units digit, no matter what we multiply it by, we're going to continue to have a 0 in that units digit until we get to times 10. Because actually, when we do 5040 times 8, it's 40320. 40320 times 9, see, it's still ending in a 0, is 362880, and then I'm going to multiply that times 10, and it's going to tack another 0 on the end of it. Okay? So the tens digit is a 0. So you need to know, once you get a 0 in the units, you're going to continue to get 0 in the units. And then when you multiply that times a 10, you're going to add another 0. So you're going to have a 0 in the units and the tens digit, and your answer is 0.
Where?
Okay, and I'll get this out of your way.
Number 29. If 38 times 35 times 32 equals 42,560, then 19 times 7 times 64 equals what? This is quite simple. First, you know that 19 is 1/2 of 38. And then you know that 7 is 1/5 of 35. And then you know that 64 is twice of 32. So how we're going to write that is a 2 over a 1 equals, we have to times all these though. Okay, so all these times together is 2 times 1 is still 2. And then 5 times 1 is 5, times 2 is 10. But we want to simplify it. So, we simplified it, it would turn to be 1/5. Okay? And then we would go 5 divided into our number up here. And eventually, if we decided to do all the math, we would get 8,512. Number 30, 47 times 6. Okay, so all you have to do, instead of doing the long way and rewriting it, all you have to do is put your 6 under here. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. And your answer is 282.